welcome to my channel. My name is Emily. Summer has finally hit, so I thought that there wasn't a better way to kick off my channel and my new summer look by trying this new eyeshadow palette that I want to review for you guys. And it smells like peaches, which seems to be like the new thing for every company to do. I've seen so many people, such as L'Oreal, Too Faced of course was the original ones. So this is the TruNaked palette from Covergirl. That seems to be a pretty popular palette. I've seen a lot of people use it. I personally have never used any of the Covergirl eyeshadow palettes before. I've heard really good stuff about the Naked palettes though from that company. So when I saw it smelled like peaches, I had to try it. I saw this at the store today. I haven't heard anything about this yet, so this is going to be a complete first impressions. So I saw it at Walmart, it was displayed, so I was able to smell it before, and it smells really fruity and really good. They also have peach smelling blushes and a highlighting kit, and then they have a chocolate contouring kit. So I'd be interested to try the whole line. If you look at the back, there is 3 different looks that it recommends. It looks like one more natural, one more smoky, and one more dramatic. I haven't really, I just went to the store, I actually just got back, and I thought, let's make a video. These are all colors that I absolutely love. I love to go natural, but I also love to play around with some colors, so I'm really excited to try this. So let's get started. So the packaging just comes in a box like this. So you can just slide that out, and then this is how the original packaging looks like. I can't find any color names just on the outside. Let's see, so the back says, apply wet for a more dramatic look or dry for a more subtle look. I like to do both wet and dry. I think both can be really pretty depending on what kind of look you're going for, so I'm excited to just see what kind of looks I can create out of this palette. So yeah, they're just opening this. There are no color names on this. It does come with, of course, a little applicator. It looks like one's a little bit more fluffy and one's a little bit more pointed. It doesn't come with a mirror, it's just like that. I am today going to use an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. e.l.f. has really affordable brushes, but I think their brushes can be really nice. This one is really soft and smooth, and it's fluffy for the crease area and just like the overall eye look area. I have hooded eyelids, so whenever I do an eyeshadow look, my look is more basic because when it's hooded, I've noticed that a lot of the colors kind of mix and blend together, so I like to do a nice eye crease look, an overall lid look. Sometimes you can go underneath the lash line if you're interested in that, and then of course you can highlight the eyebrow bone. So to start off, I need to prep my eyelid. Whenever I prep my eyelids, I like to use this product right here. This is like my holy grail. This is Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. It doesn't crease throughout the day, it's just a really good look. I always get the purple one. I've heard a lot of people like the anti-aging one. I'll need to try that. What I love about this product is a little goes a long way. You seriously only need the tiniest little dot on your finger, and that is enough to get both eyelids. So I'm just going to take this and just kind of go all over the lid and up by my eyebrow bone, just to make sure that everywhere is properly prepped so you can have makeup that won't crease. And then so you have plenty of product still to go into the next one. I'm gonna go in with this first color right here to set my eyelid, so I'm just gonna dab it on to my brush. Then I'm just going to tap away anything. And like I said, this peach set is so good. It's nice and fruity. It just reminds you of summer when you smell it. It seriously smells so good. Of course, when it goes on your eyelids, I'm sure you can't smell it anymore, but it's just kind of a fun little thing, especially for summer. I've noticed a lot of fruit scents have come out. So just give it a tap to make sure that any excess product has come off. And then what I like to do is just completely go all over the lid. Basically go all over where you just primed it to set it so that your product won't cling to any weird places, and that it will just go on really smooth, and that it will help it be more long wearing. So I did the first eye. I'm gonna go in and do the second eye just all over. So now that I've set both of my eyelids, let's see what kind of look I want. I'm gonna go in with, I kind of like a more, I don't know, I still don't kind of know what look I want. All these colors are so pretty. I'm excited to just, throughout this palette's life, just see what I can come out with. But I'm gonna go in with this shade. Let's see, that looks like, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here in the crease. So I'm just gonna dab some onto the top. That is very pigmented on my brush too. I'm just gonna tap off any extra. There is some kickback I've noticed, but that is pretty normal for palettes, I've noticed. Okay, so just go up in the crease. This is very pigmented, which I personally like in an eyeshadow. I like it being pigmented and buildable, and it looks like I'll be able to do both with this one. As you can see, very pigmented, very pretty. I am loving this color right here. I'm just gonna fluff it into my crease and a little bit above. It's very pretty. I'm gonna just go back in with the same thing and just lightly tap it and go in with to the other crease. Now I did the crease, I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's a nice pink. Reminds me just of peaches. This is like the funnest palette, you guys. Like as I'm like getting it onto my brush, I can just smell like this nice fruity scent. It's just really nice. I love that like fruit scented makeup is a thing. I'm not noticing any fallout actually on my face at all, which is such a plus, especially because it is very hot today, especially in Utah. It, I think, reached 98 degrees. And so I want a makeup that will last and look good, and it looks like this will be a good palette for that. This is so pretty. I am loving just the subtleness of this, but it is very pretty. It's blending very well on the eyelid. I love that. I love how there's a good range of pinks and browns in this palette. Lots of glitter and new mattes. So I'm already like loving this palette. I'm gonna go in with the other eye. So right now I am loving this. It's nice and peachy. I'm just gonna dab that, clean that off. Then I'm going to take my setting spray. I like to use the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. I love this setting spray. I also have a dewy formula, which is, if you like that formula, I have super oily skin, so matte, I always kind of reach for matte products so that can kind of control the oil. But if you're one who has drier skin or likes the dewy formulas, they also have a dewy formula in this NYX one. So I'm just gonna spray both sides of my brush. Get it wet like it recommended on the box, and I'm gonna go in with, let's see, there's so many colors I want to try. I think I'm going to go in with this brown right here. It's a nice glittery, and I'm going to put it over the matte that I just set down and just put it all over the lid. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty, you guys. It is a nice like coppery, and it complements the pink so well. I am living for this metallic right now. It's just such a nice metallic look. I'm gonna spray it again to get the other lid. Just like put all on your lid. It is just so pretty. I love this palette. I am not noticing any fallout on my eyes. There is some kickback when you get inside the actual palette, but as far as fallout, there is none. So that is super good, especially in a palette that is so affordable. That's always something that I look for, to make sure that there's not so much fallout so it doesn't ruin any makeup that you might have already put on. So I am really loving this. I think I'm just gonna go back in with this color that I used to set my eye, and I'm just with a dry brush again. I'm just going to lightly highlight my brow bone right up here. Just do it to the other eye. Just gives it a very nice highlight. And then now I'm just going to go in and kind of blend all the lines together so there's no harsh lines anywhere. Just very lightly blend what you just created. Alright, and this is the final look. I personally think that this palette is so pretty. Like I said, it smells like peaches, it smells super good, but I think it's really fun. I think that the possibilities with this palette are endless. I think you can do so much with this palette, and I really love how this turned out. This was so much fun, you guys. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe. If you have any comments, please comment below, especially if you have any suggestions of products I should try out or any products that you'd like to see me review. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.